I'm Robin Scherzer, and welcome to Robin Stampin' Hood.
Hi guys, it's Robin Scherzer with Robin Stampin' Hood, and I'm so excited for this time of the year because it's celebration. Yes, there are so many fun, cute things in this catalog, and if you're not sure what that is, for every $50 you spend before tax and shipping, you get to pick something out of this book. If you spend $100 or more, you get to pick something else out of this book. So if you spend $150, you get to pick multiple things, plus you'll get the hostess benefits. So make sure you take advantage of it. And we have going on right now the mini catalog from from January to April. It's 2 months short now, so we only have 4 months, and I've heard some things have already sold out. So I'm a little like, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys some things. So I am going to show you today this adorable, whimsical birthday card that we made for one of my classes. So I'm going to flip you around and show you some fun. So this is the card that we are going to make today. Isn't it so cute? Can you see a little bit of Wink of Stella going there? So this is the new set and the mini, the January through April. It's called the Best of Day stamp, and I love it. It's so whimsical for birthdays. We're going to use this stamp. It's the best day because it's your birthday, and then you have also the happy birthday. It's all about you, wishing you all the wishes, and happy birthday. And it's so fun, you guys. You know, it's fun. I love it. So I want to show you, it is in the mini catalog and it is on page 67. So go ahead and write that down so you have it because you're going to want this stamp set. So it's super cute. And then I also pulled from this suite, the Country Bouquet Bundle, there is Pastel Adhesive back sequins, and I pulled that as well, and that's on page 9. So we're going to use that. Those are the little cute little sequins that you see all over there. Okay, so let's get started. This is really a very, very, very simple card. And what I have done is I've cut out some shapes from my Stylish Shapes. Now, you guys, this is in the annual catalog, and if you do not have this, you need to get it. It is definitely something that has to be in your arsenal of stamping because it has all these wonderful shapes. So I pulled the largest circle. It's a stitch circle. And then I believe this was the second largest. And then this was like the third from the bottom that I pulled that. So I love these shapes. You have your squares, you have your little banners. I use them all the time. So definitely get these in your arsenal of things to use while you stamp. Okay, so this paper as well, this is from Celebration, and I should have probably showed you that. So I said, you know, you can get things for $50, for $100. This is a $100 item. And I have to tell you, you guys, it's the best paper. It's this paper right here. It's called Dandy Designs, and you actually get 48 sheets of it for free. And that is one of the designs. You can see that there. And the back side of it, I'll show you that real quick. The back side of it is blue stripes. So I could have done the blue stripes, but I thought the polka dots went well with that. So this paper I've been using like crazy. So get it while you can. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get started. I cut most everything out because, you know, most of you guys know how to already do all this stuff, right? And if you don't, give me a shout and I will help you. Okay, so I've cut out my white circle, and this is Granny Apple Green, and then, of course, the other circle. And this is Pale Papaya, and it's cut to 5.5 by 3.5, I believe. Yep. And this is the Whisper White Thick cardstock. I cannot tell you enough that when you are using white or vanilla as a card base, you need to get our thick cardstock. If you don't, you will regret it. Trust me. So I pre-score these as well because it just gives it a better score. So I'm just going to take the Pale Papaya and lay it on top and give it a little color there. And I like glue because it moves. It gives me a little bit of movement if I've laid it down incorrectly. So I'm just going to bring that right to the edge and put that on. Oops, put that on like that. There you go, easy peasy. All right, and then let's go ahead and stamp our image, and we're going to use blends. Oh my gosh, I love the blends. Now, when you use blends, you have to use the Memento ink. I noticed one of my blends, somebody wasn't so kind to it and must have used Stays On with it or a different color ink. So I just re-inked my Memento, so it's a little wet. So we're going to just stamp it and let it dry for a second, and then we'll go ahead and do all the other stuff while it's drying. Oh my gosh. Is he stinking cute? Yes, he is. All right, so I'm going to just set him aside, though, because like I said, I just re-inked it. I felt like it wasn't giving me a good image. So let's go ahead and do the words. The words are it's the best day because it's your birthday. Hip, hip, hooray. So let's go ahead and stamp that on the Granny Apple Green. Perfect. And we can go ahead and kind of set our card up. I'm going to actually close this up before I put my hand in it because you can see I already did that. And we're going to just kind of offset the circles. If you notice on my sample, actually we'll bring some more light in here. How about that? You can see I probably should have scooted over just a little bit. So I'm going to do that here while my kitty cat is drying. And we'll get this one down at least, right? I think that's good to bring it a little bit over. And then they're not quite so overlapped. Okay, so I'm going to just set that aside. I'm actually going to take some dimensionals and put that on here. Now, I like to have the dimensionals make sure that there's one in the middle so that doesn't sink in when it's sitting on somebody's mantle. Don't be afraid to use your dimensionals, ladies. You get 300 in a pack. It's well worth it. So I'm not going to put it on yet because we do need to put that big circle on. So I think we should be good. So I'm going to set that over there. So he is so cute. So what I've done is I've pulled my Pale Papaya and my blue, my Balmy Blue. I always want to call it Blissful Blue, but that's not a color anymore that we have. Okay, I'm going to grab my Granny Apple Green here, and this is the light side, and you can tell what ends you need to use by that line. Tells you it's the pointy end or the pen end, and then this is the brush end. So I'm going to use the brush end, and it just depends. Like sometimes I use the pointy end if it's a small space like this. But I noticed on this particular one, my point is kind of, oops, I just colored those wrong. I suppose that's okay. No, it's not okay. We're gonna color the cupcake real quick here. One and color his little hat up here. Okay, that's good. Yippee skippy. And then I'm going to come back in with the blue. And I'm just going to leave that green one because I don't want to, I think the color will get all muddled if I try to fix it. And I'm just coloring in the blue. Cute, cute. And then a little blue right here. And we'll do a blue balloon. Yay. And when you get the blends, you get a light and you get a dark. Okay. All right. And then I have the Pale Papaya, which matches this. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dark one, and I'm actually going to color in his nose. And I'm going to color where Stampin' Up's already done the highlighting for me with his little fur. Okay, I'm going to give his little paws, give his little paws. He's so cute. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in with my blend, and I'm just going to kind of blend around. And I'm not going to do his whole, I don't want to get his eyes, so I'm going to go around his eyes. He's so cute. He's like a tabby cat, right? Tabby cat. Do that. I try to avoid the black whenever I can, only because, especially with my pad that I just re-inked, you don't want it to be smearing. And you can kind of see where someone had used a different ink pad for this. So I'm going to leave a little white. Just give him a little, he's so cute. And once it dries, it'll dry a little bit darker. And then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and give it some sparkle on the balloon and on his little party hat. Okay, so let's get him put in. And I'm going to be careful because the Wink of Stella is still a little wet. So I'm just going to put some glue on. And put him a little offset. Cute, he's so cute. So cute. And I'm just avoiding the Wink of Stella when I put it on there. And then we're going to take this one and pull off our backing. This is such an easy card, you guys. And that's why you need the stylish shapes, because you can just look at how fun it is. It's just really whimsical. I should have probably brought that up just a little bit, but it's okay too. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to come in with my adhesive, my pastel adhesives. Oops, I think I just stamped him on something, but that's okay. And I always create like a triangle, so you can see triangle, triangle. So I'm just going to kind of do this maybe up here, or maybe, yeah, I think I'll do that. And then we'll go do that. I'm going to bring it down a little bit though. And then right here. So there you go. There's my triangle. So you could put that anywhere you'd like. So that's it, you guys. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. I love this kitty cat. Don't forget, celebration. And if you're looking for a demonstrator, I'm your gal. Happy stamping.